Tell you what, this is a game that I think both coaches will say will age them a little bit. It was a dramatic finish, maybe not the best played fourth quarter, but your team was able to hang on. And so you get this win while still having a lot to focus on. How do you kind of evaluate and take away from a game like this?
For us, we've had since the beginning of the Upper St. Clair game, Adam's been out for us. He played the rest of that game, but wasn't 100%. And from there forward, we're kind of just learning to play with each other. Everybody had to move up a chair, and people were paying a tremendous amount of attention to Ryan Edwards. So it's tough for him to get shots off. So we got some baskets in some places tonight that we typically don't get them. So I was happy about that. I was a little more disappointed defensively. We stayed in our game plan in the first half for the most part defensively, and for us it's important just because we don't have the scoring. We lost 21 points a game, so we want to make sure games are possession to possession, and I felt like in the second half that we went out of game plan a little bit, and Bill did some things where they posted number 2 that I didn't think that we came out of huddles and reacted too well. But fortunately for our guys, we made enough plays. My assistants are the foul shooting coaches, so so we didn't do a really good job there, but we did enough, and and we cleaned off the loose ball at the end of the game. So I'll take it, that's for sure.
Well, you're talking about foul shooting. There was a lot of foul shots in your team, and the Spartans did as well, committed a lot of fouls. How do you make sure that doesn't plague you as much going forward?
Well, I think again in the second half we fouled guys that in areas that they shouldn't be off the dribble, outside of our scout, and not to get too basketball deep on that, but we let some guys get some places where they shouldn't get, and it was just by being over aggressive. Sometimes hard is not always the smartest thing to do. You need to be in position, and for us, we're not big. We want to make teams shoot over the top of us, so we're in the position to defensive rebound too. So we got ourselves with some drives at the rim in trouble, but like you said, made enough plays to win the game.
Coming in, Coach, did you have a specific plan to hold Harry Sowers down and let the other 4 try and beat you?
Yeah, to a degree. Well, him and number 30, yeah, for sure. Yeah, for Sowers, because when he gets hot, I mean, he's a legitimate scorer. He could shoot from anywhere. He's really, I take my hat off to him. He was a shooter last year. He's become a basketball player. He posted around the rim a little bit. He could put it on the deck a little bit. He is really, really improved. So, I hope he doesn't improve too much till the next time we play him. But he did a nice job. So I thought we did a decent job on him. We really made him earn. We fouled him a little bit in the second half. Bill started to post him a little bit. But I thought we did a decent job on him in 30. I don't know how many points he ended up with.
Sowers had 17. Gordon had 7.
Yeah, so, I'll take that. I'll surely take that. We talked about in our game plan, we can't let him get off for 25.
I thought that your win this evening against the rival, Hempfield area, big win in the section, of course. But I think it's a total team win based on the number of bodies you inserted into the game.
For sure, and we try to go to different things off the bench. We have a large group of seniors, and they've been fantastic. They're program kids, and there have been games. Murray came off the bench today, got us a couple baskets. And their games, he's only played a couple minutes. Trent Respotnik, I don't know how many points he ended up, 6 or 7. That was the best game all around that he's played all year for us. So we got some. Noah Vogel is just coming back off of a knee injury in football. That's his second varsity game this year, and he had a couple baskets. So.
As we're talking, Respotnik and Pons are shooting free throws right now behind you.
Good.
They're getting their reps in.
Yeah, good.
So, Coach, you mentioned you're going to see this Spartans team again. You've made it through this section one time now. You're sitting at 2-3. How do you evaluate where you are and where you need to ultimately get to?
Well, for us, I really, and we don't know, what the future holds as far as in Adam's case or what we're moving forward with, but makes no difference. Like we were at Mount Lebanon on Friday night, the number 2 rated team. We had the ball in our hands in the fourth quarter, down 6 points, and we got fouled. And then the long story what happened after that. But we were right in there. St. Clair here, we're up 2 with 2 minutes left, right in there. So we feel like we can play with anybody in the league. And I think this group that we threw out there tonight a week from now when we get Ken and Mac back here after we play 2 more non-league games, I think we'll be better. We're going to be better.
Those non-league games, Plum, Laurel Highlands, 2 pretty good programs.
Yeah, and we wanted, we felt like in 6A you play really good teams. You get in the playoffs, you play really good teams. Our schedule from top to bottom has been pretty good. You look at Beaver and Peters Township in the Christmas tournament we played. We played Uniontown, who I think has 1 loss, and and that's to us. And so we played some good teams, but that's on purpose. We want to be prepared. We feel like on a given night we could beat just about anybody out there if we play our best game. I try to, when we do our non-league schedule, we try to play different styles. We want to play people that play a different way. Laurel Highlands are going to give you maybe a little look like Newcastle. Plum will give you a zone look. So we want to try to play different types of teams.
Yeah, you get to the playoffs.
At least that's the plan. I don't know if it's going to work.
You get to the playoffs, and nothing's going to be a surprise then if you've come up with some different
for sure.
Some different
That's
offenses and defenses.
And when you're preparing, you could always make reference back, hey, now this kid goes off the dribble like the kid from Laurel Highlands. So that's the idea behind it, at least.
Lance, go enjoy this one. I know you're probably going to have a lot to work on, but still it comes after a victory.
Well, I told them they're lucky they're off tomorrow, so I'll have 48 hours. But kids, we'll take the win, believe me.
All right. Thank you.